My name is Jeanette. In 1995, I was 41 years old and had just had my first baby, a boy named Alex. He was 9 months old. My husband Greg and I had been at a friend's house for dinner. It was Halloween night, and Alex was dressed in a little pumpkin outfit, asleep in his car seat. We pulled into our garage in San Francisco just before midnight. The moment we got out of our white Lexus, two men in Halloween masks appeared. They had guns. They forced Greg and me into the trunk of our own car. I remember thinking, this is it. This is how it ends. They took Alex out of his car seat and put him inside our foyer, unharmed. Then they backed the car out and drove off with us locked in the trunk. The car sped down Highway 101. It was pitch black. I clawed at the carpet, yanked on wires, slammed against the metal panel. Nothing worked. The trunk wouldn't budge. About an hour later, the car stopped in a wooded area south of the city. The men demanded everything we had. About $5,000 in jewelry, $200 in cash, and our debit card pins. Then they slammed the trunk shut and left us there. It was completely dark. We couldn't see anything. I was sure we were going to die in there, but somehow, Greg found a tiny piece of metal under the carpet. A cable. He pulled it. The trunk went bink and opened. We found a payphone and called 911. Alex was found safe at home. The kidnappers were never caught, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. I got angry. Why was there no way to escape a car trunk? I fought for years, and eventually, laws changed. Now every car has a trunk release inside. That law exists because of what happened to us. But I still remember the dark. I still remember thinking I was going to die. My name is Matt. In December, I was driving home from work in Indiana. It was getting dark. A deer ran out in front of me. I swerved to miss it. My truck went off the road, flipped, and crashed under an overpass on I-94. I was pinned inside. The truck was crushed. I couldn't move. My phone was dead or broken. I don't remember which. I had no food, no water, no way to call for help. The truck was hidden under the overpass. Nobody could see me from the road. I was stuck there for 6 days. The first day, I screamed until my throat was raw. Nobody came. It was freezing. I had a bottle of rainwater that had leaked into the cab somehow, and I rationed it. I drank my own urine to stay alive. I kept telling myself, someone will find me. Someone has to find me. By day 3, I had stopped screaming. I didn't have the energy. I just lay there, drifting in and out of consciousness. I thought about my family. I thought about dying alone under a bridge in the middle of winter. On day 6, 2 men were walking along the creek under the overpass. They saw something glinting in the wreckage. They called out. I tried to yell, but my voice was barely a whisper. They heard me.
They found me.
I had broken bones, severe dehydration, and hypothermia, but I was alive. Those 2 men saved my life. I think about them every day. I think about what would have happened if they hadn't walked that way. I would have died under that bridge, and nobody would have known where I was. My name is Rita. I was 47 years old and driving from Helena to Great Falls, Montana. I stopped at a rest stop to use the bathroom. It was a Tuesday morning. I don't remember being attacked. I just remember waking up in the trunk of my own car. My head was pounding. Someone had hit me. I was disoriented, terrified. I could feel the car moving. Somehow, I still had my phone. I called my husband. I told him I'd been hit on the head. I was in the trunk of my car. I didn't know where I was going. I talked to him several times that night, whenever I had cell service. A police officer even spoke to me at one point. They tracked my phone to try to find me. My car's license plate was caught on a reader near Post Falls, Idaho, but it wasn't fast enough. They found me around midnight the next day, in the trunk of my car outside the Spokane International Airport in Washington. I was already dead. I don't know who did it. I don't know why. All I know is that I was a regular person on a regular drive, and then I was trapped in my own car, talking to my husband while I died. The FBI is still looking for answers, but I'm not here to give them anymore.